Fresh off a solid Currie Cup campaign from which they emerged victorious, the Lions have spent the off-season preparing themselves for the grueling Super Rugby, which starts this weekend. Now, to share some insight on the Lions' up-and-coming season, we chat to Wayne Taylor and Trevor Allen. Let's go over to them.
Transform your body with SA's most trusted fat burner. USN FedraCut XT, clinically proven ingredients for rapid fat loss. USN, it's all about results.
South Africa's in for some great rugby this season. Expresso's back with coach Wayne Taylor, and we test Ewan's raw. Let's see if he's got what it takes to be a Golden Lion.
So very exciting stuff. Super Rugby is underway. I mean, how are you feeling? How's the team looking?
I think we're ready to go. We're getting itchy now.
Yeah.
Guys are sick of training and sick of it. I'm sick of them, so good to get started on the 25th.
Yeah. So from your side, tell us, what's the goals for the season for the Lions?
We obviously want to step up our performance. We're not putting anything out there about where we want to place or anything like that, but we're physically better than we've ever been. I think we're mentally tougher. We took a lot out of the Currie Cup, but now we've actually got to put it on the field, so we just got to do the talking on the field.
Well, taking a look at your pre-season training and also your in-season training, I mean, how much difference is it between the two?
Yeah, there's a big difference because the major thing we need to account for is we've got to produce a performance every Saturday, and we're beating the boys up and then trying to recover them, and also train in season so we don't end up being the weakest and unfittest when we hit finals time. Now, off season, because we don't beat the boys up, we get an opportunity to do a lot higher volume, a lot more gym, we can build their base fitness, put more time into their speed. So yeah, we've got more time to do that. So the guys look forward to the season because off-season is hard work.
Many people refer to rugby as a collision sport rather than just a contact sport. Building strength, power and speed are essential to any team's success and help minimize the risk of injury.
Now tell us, you are the strength and conditioning coach. What are you doing with the team in terms of recovery? Because that is very important.
Yeah, it's easy. If we see the guys for 5 hours, which is a long time, contact time, there's 19 other hours they can destroy that. So they have to buy in on our recovery strategies, their personal nutrition. We have them massaged 3 to 4 times a week. They're in the ice bins, they walk for 8 to 10 minutes for recovery. The boys are good with it now because they feel the difference. Yeah.
Now just how important is recovery and especially the nutritional element?
Yeah, it's massive. If we don't get into their nutrition, firstly we'll notice even within a week their body composition testing, and also their performance will deteriorate. You know, they'll feel flat and they'll come to us with those things, and the first thing we challenge is what is your nutrition like.
The Lions players' individual needs and goals are identified and their diets are carefully constructed to include the best supplements for their bodies.
What are some of the challenges for the Lions looking at the rest of the teams in the Super Rugby tournament?
For us, everything. I mean, somebody said the other day, you offended in the books, they put you down as 11th. I said, not really, because it means there's 10 other teams they think are better than us right now, and we have to prove them wrong.
Well, no doubt the Lions are going to do great, but you've got something prepared for me. I actually want to get onto the field and experience what these guys go through.
We better bring it back a little bit because you've got a job to do, so we don't want to kill you, but try not to let them hit you. That's probably wacky, found that out the hard way, so. No, they're just going to test your skills and have a look to see what you can do.
The first test, agility and speed. Up and over, Ewan. You can do it. Suicide runs back and forth, and our presenter was starting to break a sweat. Ewan found that being an early morning breakfast show host has a lot in common with being a pro rugby player. You need supreme stamina.
Now, I know that the players need to kind of manage their own risk when it comes to the high risk that these players face when it comes to doping. But what do you do from USN side? Yeah, well, us at USN, we take great care in terms of limiting the risks. We get exercise scientists, we get sports scientists together, formulate specific products, getting that tested against the WADA list. Now the WADA is the World Anti-Doping Agency. And thirdly, what we do is we get a logistics company which is specific for a pharmaceutical environment, so bare minimum handling of the products in it as well.
Reputable manufacturers like USN call on tests by independent bodies like the HFL Sports Science Lab's Informed Sport program. Doing so ensures that athletes are ready to compete. Looking at the supplementation, what kind of products do you provide for the team?
We don't just hand them products. We've sat down and we thought that the specific products that these guys might need in terms of what body type they are, in terms of what position they play as well. We give them a whey protein, a pure protein, a Epic Turbo, which is your pre-workout, anabolic nitro, which is a pre-workout as well as a creatine X4. There are 1 or 2 more that they normally get during game day. So for instance, a Vuma gel that they get as well. And then it's also a muscle fuel for the guys that are looking to put on a bit of weight.
Well, I know 2 products that's essential for the whole team are BCAAs and the whey protein.
Whey protein, ideal, especially for after training. What it does is it stops the cortisol, which is your stress hormone. And once that's done, then that helps with your body to increase in your muscle mass and help repair protein synthesis. The BCAA Vitago, ideal. your isoleucine, your leucine, isoleucine and valine, which are your branch chain amino acids which don't get synthesized in the liver. They go straight to the working muscle, therefore protecting it as well.
Tune in again tomorrow as we spend time with Butch James, Pat Cilliers and Trevor Allen. In the meantime, post your comments on the USN SA page on Facebook.
USN Fedricut XT, clinically proven ingredients for rapid fat loss.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.